And let's welcome Tom Harrison. Please welcome Tom Harrison. Tom has never been gone, but I want to welcome him. He is going to lead our thoughts around Holy Moses today. And now, some of the driveway kids are here. So, Carol, the kids are supposed to share with us about Moses, and then Tom will preach on the theme of Moses. So let's welcome the children.
Okay, do we have a microphone? Okay, guys, stand up right up here. Turn around and face everybody. Okay, so Cheyenne, Xander, can you come stand up? We gotta do our verses. Okay, everybody can hear me? Okay. That's okay. You can do it from sitting down there. Okay? You can do it from sitting down right there. Okay. Just stand up. Cheyenne's going to help us too. She's not really a kid, but she's going to help. Okay. You two, can you guys stand up? Can you two stand up? Because you're tall. There you go. That's better. Okay. So for the last 5 weeks, we've been learning about the life of Moses. And we started with his birth. And each week, we learned another significant event in his life. And then we ended with the 10 Commandments. And the kids have worked really hard to learn all of the motions, but they may or may not follow along. So, you know, we'll do the best we can. Let's don't worry about it, okay? You just help me. Can you do that? Okay. So, then the Pharaoh gave an order to all the people. He said, you must, guys. You must throw every baby boy into the Nile River, but let every baby girl live. And a man and woman from the tribe of Levi got married. She became pregnant and had a son by him. She saw that her baby was a fine child and hid him for 3 months, but could not hide him any longer. Can you hold that right there? You guys ready? So she got a basket. That was made out of the tall stems of grass. She coated it with tar, then placed the child in it. Very good. She put the basket in the tall grass that grew along the bank of the Nile River. Pharaoh's daughter went down to the Nile River to take a bath. She saw the basket in the tall grass. When she opened it, she saw the baby. He was crying. She felt sorry for him. This is one of the Hebrew babies, she said, and he became her son. She named him Moses. Moses was taking care of the flock of his father-in-law, Jethro. Moses led the flock to the western side of the desert. He came to the mountain of Horeb, called the mountain of God. There the angel of the Lord appeared to him from inside a burning bush. Moses saw, come on guys, do it. Moses saw that the bush was on fire, but it didn't burn up. Shake your head. But it didn't burn up. Very good, Xander. You are really killing it here today, dude. Moses went over to see this strange sight. God called out, "Moses, Moses, here I am." Moses said, "Do not come any closer," God said. "Take off your sandals. The place you are standing on is holy ground. I am the God of your father. I am the God of Abraham. I am the God of Isaac, and I am the God of Jacob." Moses was afraid to look at God. The Lord said, I have seen my people suffer in Egypt. I have heard them cry out because of their slave drivers. I'm concerned about their suffering, so I have come down to save them from the Egyptians. I will bring them up out of that land. I will bring them to a good land. It has a lot of room. It is a land that has plenty of milk and honey. Pharaoh let the people go. They traveled by day and night. Then Pharaoh and his officials changed their minds about them. They said, "What have we done? We've let the people of Israel go." We've lost our slaves and all of the work they used to do for us. So he chased the Israelites, who were marching out boldly. All of them, the Pharaoh's horses and chariots and horsemen and troops, went after them. They were terrified. The Lord spoke to Moses and told him to reach out his hand over the Red Sea to part the water. All that night, the Lord pushed the sea back with a strong east wind. The people of Israel, point to all the people, went through the sea, walk in place, on dry ground. Good. There was a wall of water on their right side and on their left side. Moses reached out his hand again, and at sunrise, the sea went back into its place. Not one of the Egyptians was left. Okay, you ready? The whole community of Israel started out from the desert. They traveled from place to place. Good. Just as the Lord commanded. They camped in the desert, but there wasn't any water for the people to drink. The people told Moses they were not happy with him. They said, "Why did you bring us out of Egypt? Do you want us, our children, and our livestock to die of thirst?" Then Moses cried out to the Lord. He said, "What am I going to do with these people?" The Lord answered Moses. He said, "Walk on ahead of the people. Take in your hand the wooden staff you used with you to strike the Nile River. Hit the rock, and the water will come out of it for the people to drink." So Moses hit the rock, and the water came out for the people to drink. Okay, you ready? Here are the laws. You must explain to the people of Israel. Good job. Hold up one finger. I am the Lord your God. Very good, Lorelei. You shall have no other gods before me. 2 fingers. Do not worship false gods. 3 fingers. Do not take my name in vain. 4 fingers. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. 5 fingers. Honor your father and your mother. 6 fingers. Do not commit murder. 7 fingers. Do not commit adultery. 8 fingers. Do not steal. Good job, Lorelei. 9 fingers. Do not lie. 10 fingers. Do not want anything that belongs to others. Good job. Okay, let's go back upstairs now. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you helping me tell that
Carol.
story.
And now members of the congregation will repeat the story. Oh, yes. Well, thank you again, Carol and children. We appreciate it very much.